Hello, this is James Arthur Ray, and welcome to Redemption, where we explore the psychology, the philosophy, and the strategies to redeem both your life and your business. Let's talk about stories today. Stories shape and change the world. There are three realities that we live in: the objective, the subjective, and the world of story. Objective reality are the things you can see, touch, taste, etc. Trees, dogs, cars, cash, cats. Subjective reality is emotions, meaning, feelings, and how we think individually about objective things. You with me? Stories are the collective thoughts, feelings, meanings that have been created regarding the objective and subjective realities. Now, what does this matter? And what does it have to do with the leadership of your life and business? Well, it matters a lot because unless and until you understand these three things, you'll continue to lead a life that's been handed to you. You'll continue to get what you've got and chase what you've been told to chase. Are you with me? Obviously, this is a much longer and deeper topic than I can go into in this short podcast. But let me assure you, it's one worth understanding and exploring. One of the three primary things I work extensively on with my leadership and performance coaching is the shattering of stories. Here's where redemption really occurs. Let me give you a few examples. The history you've been taught in your country is not the truth. It's just a story that's most often created by the victor of war. Your life and experiences and identity are not the truth. They're only the story you've created from a single viewpoint. The fact is, there are many other viewpoints. In fact, there's infinite views. You were just not equipped to view other perspectives at the time based upon your particular level of awareness at the time it occurred. You with me? Change that awareness and change the view, and the story completely changes. By the way, so does your behavior, and so do your results. Both your objective and subjective realities are driven by the stories you've been sold and bought into. For instance, random green pieces of paper with pictures of dead people on them are absolutely worthless. Yet, money is valuable. Why? Because money is a story. Maybe one of the greatest stories ever sold. I trust you're beginning to see the point, and obviously this is much deeper and broader than I have time to cover here. But let's go back to money. It has no value whatsoever. It's the story that's attached to the money that gives it its perceived value. Does that make sense to you? But it's not just money. That's just one example that's close to home. Stories change in an instant. Once again, stories shape and change the world, even when they're not true, even when they're absolute lies. You change your story, and you change your life. If you're interested in exploring your story, and more importantly, changing to a more empowering story, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to finish that last chapter in that old book and start a new one. Let us help you. Visit my website, jamesarthurray.com, where you'll find a whole host of coaching opportunities where you can work with me one-on-one. You can work with me online. We have communities online that get together on a weekly basis. We have online courses, all kinds of resources at your disposal. Check those out. You'll be grateful when you do. jamesarthurray.com as your online resource. There's a lot more there than what I've covered so far. Just check it out, and I'll look forward to working with you. I want to thank you for tuning in today. I know there's a lot of things you could be listening to, and you honor me with your presence. I'll never take that for granted. Until we touch base again, as always, be a leader, live your purpose, redeem yourself and your business, and take your power back. Have a masterful day.